All right, welcome fellow students to the BCDeal. Thanks for tuning in again. I'm Spencer Nielsen.
And I'm Anya Vlasova, and we are bringing to you the news from the campus, community, and the church. So for this week's spiritual thought, we have Alma 5:14, which says, "And now behold, I ask of you, my brethren of the church, have you spiritually been born of God? Have you received his image in your countenances? Have you experienced this mighty change in your hearts?" I really like this scripture because those are good questions to ask yourself and to see if the image of God is in your face and if other people looking at you can see that you were touched by the gospel.
For devotional this Tuesday on the 19th, we have David Frischknecht coming to speak with us. Just come and enjoy it.
LDS BC Lions Chess Club has a tournament this week. It's on Friday and it's going to start at 2:30 and will go until 6:30 at the Commons. Participation fee is $2, and also they will have prizes. They will have prizes for the first, second, third places, and also for the best women playing and best beginner. So please come and enjoy it, and you can just watch people playing.
April 11th, we have the LDS BC Film Festival. We mentioned it a little bit, but now here's the details. So if you're submitting a film for it, it needs to be in by the 9th. And everybody else can just be there to watch on the 11th. Now, make sure those that are submitting that there's no vulgar or immoral stuff like that. It has to be church and school standard. And also be sensitive of time. There's no limit specifically on what time it should be or how long it should be, but be conscientious of everybody else's time.
On March 27, American Red Cross is coming and organizing blood drive for LDS business students. So please come, and if you're willing and able to donate your blood and help other people.
Oh, and get this, for March 23rd, there's a Battle of the Bands coming up. That's at the venue on 600 West. It's $8 to attend. You can purchase your tickets by calling the number here or by liking the Facebook page and find out more info that way too.
This week, Assembly Hall is going to have 2 free concerts. The first one will be on Friday the 15th at 7:30. It's Sounds from Around the World. And it's going to be just an amazing concert because one of my friends is performing in Russian. And I'm definitely going to support her. And you come, please, and support her also and everyone else. And the next concert is going to be on Saturday the 16th at 7:30 also. And it's Timpanogos Orchestra. I think it's going to be really fun, so you really want to come. And if you have free time and you enjoy music, come and enjoy it.
So we have St. Patrick's Day coming up, and to go along with that, we have the St. Patty's Day March, Run, Walk. I'm just sure if it's a march or a walk or a run, but come. It's in the month of March on the 16th up in Layton, Utah.
So it's sponsored by BC Business Get Scienced, and you can get a code to register with in this link below.
And since we're talking about St. Patty's Day, for your enjoyment, at the end of this clip, we have the Connor Boys singing some Irish folk songs.
For those of you who love music, Lindsay Sterling is going to play on March 29th in the venue on 600 West. The tickets are $20 in advance and $23 at the door. And she's amazing. She's just a genius violinist, and if you come, I know that you will never regret it. For this week's movie, we have Audrey Hepburn's Charade.
And it's also got the famous actor Cary Grant in it. I got the summary right here to read a little bit about it. It says, "Romance and suspense in Paris as a woman is pursued by several men who want a fortune her murdered husband had stolen. Who can she trust?" Got to check it out.
The First Presidency has been emphasizing family history and temple work, and also encouraging church members to take their own family names to the temple and do the work for them. And to help you find your ancestors, church organizes the 3rd RootsTECH conference on March 21st. It's going to take place in Salt Palace Convention Center, and they're going to have more than 200 workshops that will cover basic family history, how to get started, and how to find your ancestors and keep going with this work. So come and learn.
So to recap on last week's challenge, it was to go and visit Temple Square. I definitely did. Lots of other people did. We went to the devotional. So hopefully you can just come next week and make it happen.
And for this week's challenge we have for you is to catch up with school. We have only less than 4 weeks left. So make sure you're fine, that you have all your assignments done, the teachers know who you are, and you're fine. For this week's gift card giveaway, we have $15 gift card to Fandango. Please text ENDURE to the number below and get this gift card and enjoy it.
Well, there you have it. That's the deal.
And I'm Anya Vlasova.
And I'm Spencer Nielsen.
And we'll see you next week.
In 1841, me corduroy breeches I put on. Me corduroy breeches I put on to work upon the railway, the railway. I'm weary of the railway, per Paddy works on the railway. And in 1842 from Hartlepool I moved a crew and found myself with a job to do on the Leeds and Saudi Railway. I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, pulling switches, dodging hitches. I was working on the railway. In 1843, I broke me shovel across my knee and went to work for a company on the Leeds and Saudi Railway. I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, pulling switches, dodging hitches. I was working on the railway. In 1844, I landed on the Liverpool shore. Liverpool.
Aye.
Me belly was empty, me throat was raw, from working on the railway.
Aye, that'll do it to you.
The railway. I'm weary of this railway. Per Paddy works on the railway. In 1845, and Danny O'Connell still was alive. When Danny O'Connell, he was alive and working on the railway. I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, pulling switches, dodging hitches. I was working on the railway. In 1846, I carried me tray from carrying bricks. I carried me tray for carrying bricks and working on the railway. I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, pulling switches, dodging hitches. I was working on the railway. In 1847, Per Paddy was thinking of going to heaven.
Aye.
Per Paddy was thinking of going to heaven to work upon that railway.
Aye.
The railway.
And he works all day.
I'm weary of that railway. Per Paddy works on the railway. And I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, pulling switches, dodging hitches. I was working on the railway. All together. I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, pulling switches, dodging hitches. I was working on the railway. One more time. I was wearing corduroy breeches, digging ditches, pulling switches, dodging hitches. I was working on the railway. Thanks, lads.
Aye.